What's up? Welcome back to Bohemian Stars and Ocean Heart. This is Bohemia. We're going to go ahead, air signs, and do your weekly love reading. This is the fly or the jive. So, this is, are they fly? Is it on the up and up? What's going on? Is it good? Or is it all slick talk, all that jive, all that? No, just that untrustable, just that gimmick, that game. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and use the jive cards. Will be the Game of Thrones. The love cards. The fly will be the Art of Love tarot. We have look at, we're doing a preview. The came out of break. The advice cards. We have the flower reading cards, and the Tarot of Delphi will help us out with an overall message from your guides, guardians, ancestors, angels, the universe, whoever you connect to. We'll also go over your subconscious cards that are kind of this overall vibey energy for you. So here is a little flow by of the decks we are using. And let's get into it. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus of Air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Hello, cross watchers. How's your spying going? All right. So for them, this is the person that you're dealing with, that's coming towards you, that you're interacting with. It might show up an ex, it might show up someone you're currently dealing with, it might do both. So let's see who it is for you guys. We have Four of Hearts, depression. This could be a Cancer. Air signs could definitely be Cancer, and we have depression. This is the Four of Cups. So this is somebody where you might have missed an opportunity, or they missed an opportunity with you, and the energy that they're bringing, like when they're kind of like mopey Eeyore when it comes to love. When they're interacting or interested in somebody, particularly with you, they are very much like very downer about it. Oh, it's probably not gonna work. They try to talk themselves out of it. They're all emotional, they get all emo about it. Now for some of you, they could actually be dealing with depression, so that can be very important to pay attention to and see, that they are, we'll see the rest of the reading, but if they are very loving but they're dealing with that, that's something to be compassionate with, of course, and very much pay attention to. But I feel like for most, it's just that this person's a little bit dramatic, and their version of dramatic is to be very to kind of make themselves get in a depressive mood. All right. So, yes, because here, and it could definitely be a Cancer for some of you air signs that you're interacting with, or a Pisces or Scorpio. These are water cards. So, this is a card of them really connecting and feeling like this is a good union. The Two of Hearts, the Two of Cups, them being definitely very interested and romantically inclined towards you and feeling like you are a soulmate of theirs. Beautiful energy, and yet they have this sadness that's here. So it could be from someone from the past, and you guys are trying to reconnect because they have this like melancholy as if they've missed out, or perhaps they've been on the sidelines as you've been dating other people, and so they just have this feeling of like it's never going to happen. All right, for you, what are you bringing that's fly? Ooh, the Queen of Stars, Illuminator. So some of you have fire in your charts, or you're acting like you saw that Beychella, like you are exuding this Queen of Wands fiery energy. You might have Leo, Aries, Sag in your chart, or you might be focused yourself actually on a fire sign, or this could be a fire sign that you're interacting with. So you have Illuminator. I'm like, I don't know who's trying to talk to the earth signs. We haven't had any earth come up in any of the readings so far. It's all been fire, water, and air. So we'll see if any earth comes up. Yes, so this is you really wanting to show your truest self. You want to know who everyone is. Like, you would rather just it be bold, out in the open. You want to feel upbeat. You want to just live. You want to have some excitement and refreshment. So that's kind of a contrast to how you guys are wanting to display your love. This person's kind of want to have like cry togethers and like, work through past issues and snuggle fest. And look at you, you are on fire. This card came up for water signs too. So this is the Eight of Stars, the surge. So you could definitely be the other person who's dealing with the water sign. This is Eight of Wands. So you're just wanting direct communication, just instant inspiration, sensual connection, just fiery, like you want to text and sext and, just really connect. And that's what you're looking for. So I can see some of you might be distracted with a fire sign who keeps messaging and kind of ignoring this water sign that you are into just because you're like, they're being so damn mopey. Like, I just can't. I need some excitement and interest. I need to be flattered. I need to know that I need that. I know I'm attractive, but I need to know that I'm attractive to them. And so some of you are kind of looking elsewhere than this interaction that's coming up here for that, that zing. Now, what's the jive? What do you need to look out for with this person or that they're having issues with? We have the sun reverse. So they have self-esteem issues. That's what's going on. There definitely could be Leo energy for some of you. Leo, Aries, or Sag, but Leo is coming up with this. So they could have a moon in Leo or something. Where you feel like, so you might feel that fire in their chart and feel like, man, they should be more dynamic and outgoing, but they're just not. They have issues with their self-esteem, with their sense of self, with their confidence. And so that's actually going to be a big issue. It's coming up in the jive, which means that, they might kind of try to throw it at you like, oh, I'm just, humble, I'm just sensitive, this kind of thing. But with these cards together, that means that this could turn into something that is emotionally codependent or even a little bit, I want to say a little bit abusive in the fact that they are going to expect you to put your shine down and kind of get more in a box because they're not going to be able to handle it with this energy here with the sun card being reversed. Let's see what the other one. Yeah, with the death card. So they have a very the Scorpio energy. They could have Scorpio Leo going on. They have a very intense, just kind of negative, very fatalistic kind of view of things sometimes. And when they go there, they really, really go there. And they expect their partner to just completely go there with them and that it's okay. And they expect you to kind of put your light out and come, be in their little cave with them. And I think that that's not something that you're looking for at all, air signs. You air signs as it is have a very light energy and you're in a very fiery mode. So let's see what jive you're bringing. The Nine of Coins reversed. So you're having this thing where it's like you're single, but you don't want to be single, but are you single? Like you're being single while you're in a partnership, but then you're not wanting to be in a partnership. Like you can't really decide. And actually this came up twice. Oh no, that's the Nine of Hearts, but I thought it was the Nine of Pentacles, which is interesting in your subconscious cards. So yes, you have this where you're not sure what you want to be, and it's Khaleesi, so it reminds me how she will have suitors, but then she still is like, no, she's the empress kind of thing. And so it's like having relationships, but in setups where you have this control and this power. But this is somebody who they seem like they don't have a lot of power, but low key, they're all about power struggles actually. And so that might be very surprising to you if you were to get in a relationship with them. But right now it's like you can't decide if you want to be single or not because you really kind of want to jump into a partnership, but you really want to play the field. The Four of Coins. So you definitely, you don't want to spend the money. You don't want to spend the money on a date, on makeup, on anything if you are not head over heels for this person. You also are playing things very close to the chest, air signs, as much as you're showing when it comes to your home, your body, your finances, your actual life. You're not really so interested in sharing that with people right now. You're really maybe if they can take care of you and kind of dote on you, that's fine, but you're not really trying to interact that way. And there's the earth. So there was no earth so far. So here's some earth energy coming up in your reading. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, particularly Capricorn or Virgo with these cards, and or have had an experience with them, or you could have earth in your chart that's pulling you back and just asking you to have more practicality. So you have fire and earth, which together are kind of that no, I'm going to play the field and I'm going to get mine kind of energy when they're put together. Advice is the Fool card. But look, this is the angsty fool. This is why? I feel like some of your spirit guides are feeling like that. Why did they do this? Why? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to like laugh, but we have to have levity with ourselves, right? Because the subconscious card from this deck, from your guides, is the Seven of Swords. So they're just like, look, bruh, they cheated on you. Didn't we? Like, come on. Or if you're trying to cheat on them, some of you air signs you're playing the field, you're cheating around, and it's like, and you might be like, well, not physically, but in every other way under the sun you are. And so it's just like, this is probably not the person to be with. This is not a person who has those kind of relationships where it's like we go and talk to other people and then we come together and it's sexy and it's fun and it's just what we do. Like, this is not the kind of person that flies with. This is the kind of person that sends over the deep end, like deep end. So, but this is like the spirit's just kind of like, you want to be single right now. Like, you want the attention, right? So it's all about this solar plexus energy of you wanting that attention and putting that in. But you kind of want, as much as it makes you crazy, as much as you're just like, oh my gosh, guys, I'm single again, you kind of like it right now. So allow yourself to date if that's what it is. Wild rose, trust. So again, there's that rose, which is seen as a symbol of commitment and love and romance, and yet it's the wild rose. So that's just your thing right now. You kind of want, it's like you want no strings attached, but you want all of the relationship treatment, and you just have to know that about yourself and find someone who wants something similar, because you really do want investment, but you're not trying to invest in nobody right now. All right, subconscious cards, the warning about cheating. So if you've been getting involved with cheating happening, or, and I do see friends. So some of you it's someone that is your friends, or that is, if there's something with friends with some of you, either you're talking to the friend's person or friends talking to your person, or something's going on. So you really want to look at that. But there is that going around. You have the Knight of Hearts. The Nine of Hearts, stability, which is the Nine of Cups. So this is the wishing card of wanting to go after what you want, but what you want might be taken by someone else. And that might be why some of you guys are so kind of unhinged, doing what you want, wild child kind of thing. That's because the person that you actually want is in a committed relationship. But you do have frangipani, which is freedom as well. I think this is also plumeria, right? And the Eight of Coins, which is work. So it's kind of like, live your free single life, or you're feeling that way. We have the Queen of Coins under here, right? Like, you have a tart tongue. You just want your stuff to look good, feel good. Some of you are totally okay with going into the gold digger thing. Some of you are like, no, I want genuine affection and fandom. Like, has to be genuine. So for those of you who are in partnerships, you guys are on complete sides of the fence right now, and you might be really, really tempted to go outside the relationship. Definitely. So this is kind of just like where you're at and what you're dealing with right now. I would say you have a lot of excitement and fun. I think there's a lot, like, you can handle things yourself. You can take care of yourself. I think that's a beautiful thing. You have confidence and self-love. So maybe just kind of, looking at how you feel about what you are taking or asking of others. This person that you are interacting with, though they have love for you, it's a bit much for them. And so that could be why the interaction is a bit wonky sometimes, all right? So let me know, did this resonate with you? Drop me a line below, subscribe, and I will talk to you soon.